Hey you guys, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns Darlings. Under Black Unicorns. Okay, so the show has got started, y'all. I'm sorry. The show is now started. Let's get it started up in here. Okay, so I think this is like, I can't see the minutes. Okay, 10 minutes in the show. 10 minutes in the show, I put that on there, 9:54, 9:44, something like that. That's when the show started. Alright, y'all, so it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns. And I'm just having a good Saturday morning. Okay, y'all, everything else before that is bullshit. I'm just playing. No, I'm not playing. I was not playing about the comments about Kanye. Okay, here we go. So today is all about happiness tips or whatever. And today I want to talk about Ron Norsworthy. Ron Norsworthy. So I did not know that he was. Why did it stop? Did they block it? Okay, so I did not know that Ron Norsworthy. Y'all, I'm loving my tatas right now. I did not know that Ron Norsworthy was like a designer like me. Like for real, I could work with him. So I really do want to try to send him my resume. Because I do everything too, right? I do everything as an artist too. His matchbook, in college I actually made I made the same thing similar. It was like, but I used twine and I used floppy disks. This motherfucker went in his trunk and threw it away. The shit wasn't bothering nothing in his fucking trunk. The only thing he was trying to do was cover up shit because he always got another hoe. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Jerry's. So it's witnesses to this shit too. How they be trying to fuck with my art and all that shit. All that different shit. Like, ain't nobody asked you to do that. You could have just brought the shit to me. You could have left it on my fucking, on the steps or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it was that serious, this motherfucker actually threw the shit in the fucking trash can, y'all. I think I forgot I put it in there. You see what I'm saying? And then he came. He knew it was in there. All he had to do was just tell me. This motherfucker actually threw it away. So I was actually making it as a background so I could paint a picture on it. So it's probably about the size of this wall. Like, I mean, and it's just like, for real. You see what I'm saying? That's what I get for being, like, hanging out with no good motherfuckers. Because everybody else, they want to fuck with it. But, you know, he a preacher's son. So that's the problem. So anyway, Ron Norsworthy, he, like, worked on stuff with, Super Duper Fly, Missy Elliott, he's worked on stuff like he has a home goods line. I wanted a home goods line. I still do. I'm always trying to design my home goods line, like the lighting and all that stuff. I just thought it was just so nice to see a person that is black. Like, I put these people on here because this is a black person. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, he is black. It is like, that is his culture. His culture is black culture. Because some people get into this idea, well, this is not black culture. The other people I like are these guys who sing this song about their mamas. It's like they did it. Is that like Cardi B husband or whatever? It's like, or they talk about how their mama took care of them and stuff. They played it on the radio in Texas. They haven't played it here, but it's like they talk about how they holding their mama down and all this different stuff. And it's like, that is black. That's culture. Like, all I want for my birthday is a big booty girl or hoe, whatever he say. That is our culture. Like, that is it. Like, that is like backyard at the barbecue, your birthday party in the backyard, everybody out there chilling. You see what I'm saying? You go in the bathroom, you go into the bathroom, ain't nothing clean up in that motherfucker. You just gonna walk through the house. They got shit in the corner. You see what I'm saying? You go to the bathroom, come back out. But that day you had the best day of your life, and ain't no way you gonna talk about them or disrespect them, because y'all always over there anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that is it. Like, it's like, this is black. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want y'all to always, like, that's why I try to put them on the Pinterest boards too. He was nowhere on Pinterest. Like, nowhere on Pinterest. So it's like, I want to research and try to get him on there too. Like, I had to put the blaxploitation ladies on there too. Like, it's like, this is like our culture, so make it ours. Don't always, oh, this is like so horrible, he wasn't there. Bitch, put him on there anyway. You can create a pen. Anybody can create a pen. You see, so it's like all this complaining, no doing. And so I was like, I just really love it. I love that he is this black. Y'all, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just like he is so cultural, and I didn't know about him either. The same thing with June Ambrose. I just think she is just so black. And so many people be like, oh, that's bougie. No, that's black, baby. To me, that's black. I don't know what that is to you, but to me, this is a black man. Kareem Bailey Ray is a black woman. You see, it's like y'all always have this definition of what that is, and to me, it's like sometimes some people go too far to say that that's black. And it's like, no, that's not. You see what I'm saying? That's not. That's not. Being ignorant and stupid and playing like you don't know your life or who you are and all this dumb shit, that's not. But this is, because he knows what he's making, what he's creating, what he's giving life to. Queer, that's something that I'm not. That's a queer. You understand what I'm saying? And there's so many great queer designers out there. It was an article about all these great queer designers, and one of them, she used to have bacon and eggs on her on the cardigans. I loved it, and I was like going back when I got some money to buy it. Guess what? I couldn't find the article anymore. And I mean, I searched that article like all the time, just going back over their work and seeing what it's like and what it is, and just using it as inspiration. Never have I copied them at all. Like one of them, he was making like or she, because it was a guy that was turning into a girl. She was making lingerie for queer people. And it's like, this is it. Like, it's like, this is what that is. This is the definition of that. It's taste, it's class, it's everything that it needs to be. And so, I mean, even when I saw 2 Chainz, his jewelry, the jewelry is phenomenal. It is meant for a king. And so I get tired of people just like taking something that's so beautiful and trying to make it so deplorable, and it's not. When they say black is beautiful, you have to see what they talking about, because sometimes people say it and don't mean it, because after that they'll say, well, them black people down the street did this, and they black too. This man was over there, girl, he did this and this, that, and the other, and that bitch ain't shit, and this, that, and the other, and this, and this. Like, nope, that's not our culture. Because we grow up in houses where we have people in front of us that love each other, that talk to each other, that laugh with you and play with you. You see what I'm saying? We have people that give you a barbecue and a birthday party, and they put you in a car to take you to the park. And so when I just cannot take it when it's like, well, that's not black, it's beautiful. And that's why I tell you this, because I have to show it to you. I have to show it to you. Because y'all done heard it and you haven't seen it. You heard it, but you haven't seen it. Please look up Ron Norsworthy. It's Norsworthy. And I actually put his pictures and the articles up. He's a quilt. So I want to go over. He like does quilting as well. So I do quilting too. You know, it's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's almost like this is my father of creativity. Telling stories of black life rescued. Black life rescued him. I don't know what that, it's like, it's kind of strange how they put it. Oh my God, do I have to log into this shit? Please don't make me buy the New York Times. I do not want to. I do not. And you know what? The best thing about it is I could get some real news, because everything else is fake. Oh my God, this piece right here is like, it has, it says you have complimentary access provided by St. Louis. Thank you, Public Library. Y'all love the library. I'm sorry. I love it. Oh, thank you. Again, they saved me. The library is just a safe haven for anybody. Okay, so he has this thing. It says blackety, 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 and it's like a print. It's wallpaper and it's fabric. I love it. It is gorgeous, because I'm like, I love black and white. It is not off-putting. It's just so great. It's a wonderful space. He has this. It's like a Baroque art. He's just talking about his art and what he does, but he's a quilt maker too. So it's like, that is like so dope to me. He made quilts out of matchbooks. That's what reminded me of what I was making with my what are these things with those floppy disks. So now I found the 45 sleeves, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So this inspired me to go ahead and start making crowns for my 45 sleeves, and I think I'm just gonna do it as an art installation. This is so cool. The Stepford, where it's like 2 girls over here, 2 black girls at the party just dancing. They look like 2 black models from, like, they are so, it's just so fucking fabulous. And the layering of it. Like that is it. It's like, okay, let me let this come out. So when you go to his website, and it's Ronner something Northworthy, I got that on there too. It just shows this. It shows the Stepford, and it's like it's so great. Like it is just such a great piece because of the layers. So even that, because I'm a sloppy layer artist, so it's like we can both of us would look good like on paper, but if you see what we do off paper, he even makes candles and all this stuff too. But when you see what we do off paper, it will be totally different. So we both do the same type of work, but they would look totally different because this matchbook thing, he did that for all the people who lost their lives from police brutality. I would have made this into one piece, like I would have made it into one big painting. You see, and that would have just been my background. So it's like I'm looking at his work and I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. He does a lot of things with photography and all this stuff, and I do the same thing too. But again, I layer in a different way. I layer so that you can see through to something else. You see? So his is all flat on one piece, where mine would be just like his painting was. The notes, the what is this called? The Stepford. Mine would actually be like layered like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just looking at it. It's like, yeah, we do the same type of work. It's just that if you saw it different, if you saw the image, we would both be so different. I just love it. I love it. And he helps the community. This is black. The designer Ron Northworthy explores his own experiences of marginalization in his textiles, installations, and quilts. And it's like, where did that come from? That's all those creative ideas came from us. And so it's like, how could you try to push us out of a field that we are known in? You understand what I'm saying? How could you push us out of a field that's in our DNA? Because one day you learned how to technically put something together. And that's the difference in us as black artists too. We feel what we do. You might get an artist and now they are is a technician, but they never an artist. You see what I'm saying? It's never that you really are an artist. You're a technician. You're an engineer, but you're never an artist because we feel it. And that's why I'm proud to be Native American, because that's something that it's like, I think that comes from being Native American too. We feel it. It's not something that we just try. I'm gonna put on a show. No, it actually goes through your body. It radiates throughout your body. It starts from the center and moves outward like the sun. This is black. This is when I'm my most proudest. This is when I want to give out the award myself. This is black. Okay, so what I'm learning as I heal. My self-worth does not need to be validated. I can trust myself. Everyone won't celebrate my healing, and that isn't my concern. Emotional rest is essential for reaching the healing goals I have. This is me after I have thrown myself out the window. I am at my happiest after. It's just like I've already had this anxiety attack the other day, and now I can come back to being myself. My joy is not up for negotiation. I will not give it away. I am resilient through rise and fall. Facing fear is a necessary part of the process. This isn't pretty work. It's messy and marvelous all at once. It's the truth. There will be days when starting over is my only option. I will outgrow people along the way, and that's okay. Seasons change, people can grow together and apart. This is a sacred and continuous process. Some things may hurt or be tender forever, and that's the truth. Because I am not satisfied with anything about that rape. I'm tired of y'all trying to take shit away from me like this was something that y'all don't need to go to jail for. You do. Those men raped me. Those men raped me. They put me in a position to set me up to rape me. I don't do drugs and I don't drink. Those men raped me. And they tried to abuse my son. They wanted to see me in my home abuse my son. They tried to take my power, my creativity, my writing. Those men have raped my entire fucking life. And their skin is black. I'm not satisfied. This is a sacred and continuous process. Some things may hurt or be tender forever, and they are. I belong to myself, therefore I am committed to this soul work. Healing myself will heal generations to come. Honoring boundaries is a must to maintain a healthy relationship with myself. As I read this, it is like every fucking day I gotta fight. Will I fight for you or fight for myself? I have to fight. I don't want to fight, but I gotta fight. I gotta argue. I gotta get pissed off so I can get something done, and it makes no sense. The law is supposed to work as the law is supposed to work. If you hurt me, motherfucker, you go to jail. When will it work? You trapped me in a situation so it wouldn't work. This white motherfucker stole my car, robbed me of my business, and then came back when he thought I was doing better and kidnapped my child and stole my bus. When does he go to jail? In Texas or Illinois? This man has killed a child. He should have went to jail then, and then none of this shit would be happening now. Okay, let's move on. 17 happiness tips. This is by Jessica Estrada. Decide to be happy. Stop future tripping. Work towards a goal. And when she says stop future tripping, stop, and then it doesn't happen and you all upset about it. Fuck you. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Don't sweat the small stuff. End toxic relationships. Be authentically you. And that's real. That's the best thing you can do. Stay in your lane. I hate that saying. But I think what she's really saying is mind your own fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Savor everything. I'm talking about taste life. That's why I always got the tortillas in my bag. Bitch, I ain't gonna forget where the fuck I came from. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Bruton. I came from Nova Bruton. My education, y'all, came from the worst motherfucking school. Nova Bruton. But I had some good people. And that's what she was just telling me. When you come here, you come to my house, I cook for you. Hell yeah, because I'm going to sit there and eat. Y'all, I'm talking about they stay at the stove cooking and you have fresh fajitas the whole fucking time. They just be putting the meat back there. You be fooling than a tick. You heard me? Fat. Feeling guilty. You be guilty and fat. But you going to look good when you done. You create your reality. Make it happen. Count your blessings. Reframe your obstacles. Practice self-love. Connect to a higher power. Our Father, who art in heaven. Stop the negative self-talk. Do things that are purely for fun. And then this last one. Make no your new mantra. Oh yeah, make no your new mantra. Okay, so start saying no. Start saying no and yes to yourself. And that's it. Like, that is today's show. I really do hope that y'all just understand today what black is. That's black. That's black. Anyway, have a great day.